DHS is also called on to issue a rulemaking that's going to prioritize the admission of certain non-immigrants as high-skilled and high-paid aliens. This looks an awful lot like one of the interim final rules that the first Trump administration pursued at the end of 2020. DOL is ordered to do a rulemaking on prevailing wage determinations for H-1Bs. My hunch is that the focus of these rules, if they are going to look, talk, and quack like the similar proposals that Trump sought in his first term, this is something that shouldn't be impacting any of us. And I'm saying the word shouldn't because it's possible that they want to open the aperture just a little bit, particularly on the DOL rule with regard to prevailing wage determinations. This is something that, Chris, for our EB-3 workers, if this is just revamp the entirety of how to do prevailing wage determinations, which they didn't do in the first term, it's possible they do it now, but if the past is prologue, I don't see any major disruptions happening to our clients who are seeking EB-3 visas. I want everybody to at least be aware of it because this is something that if you're thinking about getting involved, you might want to do this now instead of waiting for later because at least you know what the rules are now.
But, I think one thing that people should think about when the 100,000 rule came out is like, oh, does that mean that EB-3 has to pay 100,000? Like immigration rules are all different. What's the target of one thing? H-1B is not the target necessarily of another thing. The administration is clearly right now focused on H-1B. But ultimately, what I always say is that immigration it's like a giant sea. John and I and others are captains on it, and we're trying to help all of you get from one place to another place in one piece, especially with this. We've done it before. John did it. I did it under the last Trump administration. Lots of interesting proposals back then too, but we got through it. So it's just important that people remember that. And ultimately, a lot of this stuff isn't just us sitting back and being like, man, that really sucks. John is working hard to push for changes and ensure that bad things don't come out that actually harm us, whether it be on the J side, the H-2B side, or the EB-3 side too.